Hi, my name is Christine. I am an 8th grader from the Hawkeyes, and today I will be showing you how to build and maintain a good notebook. First of all, let's go over some things that a good notebook should have. Number 1, it should have a complete table of contents. This is what binds your notebook together, and when I say complete, that means that every entry that you enter must have the title, date, and page number. Number 2, your pages need to be titled so that you know what the page is about. Number 3, your pages need to be numbered. The numbers help you find a certain page, and it would be difficult to find a page without numbering your pages. Number 4, you need to write the date for each page if your teacher requires you to do so. Number 5, you need neat notes so that you can go back to it and read it in the future. And lastly, your handouts and worksheets need to be neatly pasted in order for your notebook to maintain its shape. Alright, let's get started on building our notebook. Let's say that our first entry is adding integers. You need to first create a table of contents. In your table of contents, you need to have 3 columns: the date, title, and page number columns. Since our first entry is adding integers, let's write it in at the first line. Some teachers will have you update your notebook as you go, and others will have you do it on your own time. Just remember to update your notebook frequently. Flip to the next available page and write in the title at the very top. Put the date at the right corner and put the page number at the bottom corner. Under your title, neatly write down your notes in a way that is easily understood. If this means that you have to write it in charts, tables, graphs, or bullet points, then go ahead and do that, because this is for you and you want it to be easy for you to understand. This is the basic format of each page in your notebook. Alright, let's look at some examples of how your notebook table of contents and pages of notes should look like. In this table of contents, you can see that the titles are written under its correct place, and the dates are written for each title, and so is the page number. You can see on this set of notes that there is a title at the very top, the date is written at the right corner, and the page number is written in the bottom corner. Now remember, there are reasons why you should keep a good notebook. First of all, if you keep a good notebook, it will be there for you when you need to study for a test or when you forgot something you learned in class. Students who do a poor job of taking notes have problems studying for a test. Their only resource is their textbook, maybe, but studying using a textbook is a lot harder. It's more difficult to find a certain page, and their explanation for things may be a little confusing. If you keep a good notebook, you can study using your notes, and it would be a lot easier to understand it. Not only that, but you can easily find it from your table of contents if you keep a good notebook. Second of all, taking good notes will help you remember the things that you write down. Third, this is practice for what you will be doing or should be doing in high school and college. In college, taking notes is optional, but you can easily forget what you learned in class. Taking effective notes will help you organize and process information that you learned. There are some things that you need to remember when you create a notebook in Renaissance. First of all, you have to get an 8.5 by 11 inch notebook so you can glue in pages. Make sure you update your table of contents frequently. Be sure to title, number, and date your pages. Make your notes neat and organized so you can go back to it later. And like I said before, keep in mind that you can use charts, tables, diagrams, bullet points, or anything else to organize your notes. Now that you've heard what I had to say, go ahead and start with your notebook if you haven't already.